For me to accept the blood, they had to do it into an IV drip, which is different than when you normally get blood or any kind of medicine with the ports. With the ports, the IV is connected to a machine that pumps it. So it goes through an IV pump. This, for the transplant, was not an IV pump. It was an old-fashioned gravity drip, which took all day to go through, I believe, 2 bags of the stem cells, or whatever the amount that they needed. So after the all-day drip, we had to wait and see if her DNA was going to take over. Now, before I did the blood transfusion, or before I got the drip started, the doctors and the nurses, everyone that's giving me the bone marrow transplant, they knock you down. They irradiated my body. They took me through full body radiation for 4 days. So I went into this chamber at the hospital, and we were in the basement of the hospital, like below the hospital. And the reason for that is so in case any radiation, if it seeps out by any rare circumstance, it's absorbed into the ground. And that's why Chapel Hill, where I got my radiation, is underground. So I am sitting on a gurney, and they have me strapped in certain ways. And I'll demonstrate one of the ways. One of the ways was I had to sit like this. And I have to hold it for about 8 minutes. I can't wobble, I can't move. So they tie my arm to my leg. Another one, they would need me to sit really straight. I couldn't lean down into the chair. So they would tie me back and arrange my feet and get me arranged so that I can accept the radiation. That was interesting, and I did that for about 4 days. And each time I was in the radiation chamber, about 20 minutes. You can try this at home. Try to sit as still as possible for 20 minutes and not move. And breathe when they tell you to breathe, and exhale when they tell you to exhale. So that was a challenge, a big challenge.